Hey y'all. So I wanted to tell y'all about my birthday. I turned 46 and I had a good time. It doesn't take much now for me to turn up. But long as I have some people that love me, care for me, and have fun with me and make me laugh, that's all I need. My husband, of course, gave me a great Mother's Day gathering with my friends. So he had to be to work early, so he didn't hang out with me, and I went after work. But I wanted to also talk about, because I am going to be working on a book in reference to my life, my mom, mental illness, a lot of things that just went on in my life that I think the reason why my life has turned out the way it has, which isn't bad, but there were some challenges. But I have a first cousin who's about 17 years younger than me. She was my mom's youngest sister's daughter, and she lost her mom a few years ago. My mom was the first first daughter of 10 children to pass away 22 years ago. Actually, her death anniversary is coming up this Friday. But in the month of May, since she has died, I do get in my feelings about her. Mother's Day, my birthday, my younger sister's birthday. Actually, my mom died a day before my younger sister's birthday. My mom was 43 when she died. She had a lot of life ahead of her, but because of her post-traumatic stress and her mental illness, which I didn't understand back then when I was 24 years old when she passed, but I noticed that when I was around about 15 years old, some of the things she was doing, but it didn't dawn on me until after she had passed, 4 years after she had passed, with a family member explaining to me some of the things, or the major things that contributed to her death. And then I started thinking about some of the things she said and some of the things she did. And then I was like, oh my goodness, she was trying to tell me what was going on with her or what had happened to her. But my book is going to be real deep. It's not going to be maliciously made. I'm not trying to intentionally hurt anyone in my family's, I'm not trying to hurt their feelings. But this is my story, and I have to say it, and it has to be known, because I'm quite sure I'm not the only family, or my family's not the only family, or I'm not the only daughter that went through it. I was able to be loved and raised by a two-parent family. My dad, my mom were married. My dad died 4 years after my mom because he was so heartbroken. He really, after she died, he didn't want to live, and he stated that. And he always said that he wanted to live long enough to see his youngest child finish high school, which is my little sister. And so about 8 months later, after she graduated, he died. Anyway, my cousin came over to visit me at my job on my birthday, which was May 21st. And first of all, she texted me earlier that morning, saying, call me ASAP. Well, immediately when she said call me ASAP, especially since I don't really talk to this cousin on a regular basis or even see her. We are Facebook friends, but for her to had text me, I really, really was just like so antsy, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So I called her right away, and she immediately said, it's not an emergency. I just, wanted to talk to you because I had a dream about you, my mom, and our grandmother. So, which our grandmother is still alive and well. And so anywho, she was telling me about this dream, which really made my day. And so with us talking, she asked me, what was I doing today for my birthday? I said, well, I'm going to work and I'll be at work till 7:30 p.m. I said, I got to make my coin now. My birthday come every year, but I need my money because if I don't work, being self-employed, you don't get paid. So anyhow, I said, well, I can have company at work. So she was just like, well, I'm off today. And, I'm going to come by. And I said, well, I got a bottle of wine. And I said, we can sit and we can talk and, laugh and have a good time. And so she came over. We poured the wine. We got comfortable. And then we started talking. Little did I know that my little cousin, who probably could be my child because she's about the same age as my oldest child, maybe like a year behind my oldest child. And, she and some of my other younger first cousins, I never knew that they experienced some things from a particular family member that my sister, her mother, and probably my mother experienced, some things happening to them by these people. Now, once again, I'm not trying to maliciously hurt anybody's feelings, but I feel like it was my mother. And even though things didn't happen to me, but because of what happened to my mother, I experienced a lot of crazy things in my life coming up, dealing with my mother and not understanding mental illness. And it is real, real serious. And I really wish I had known then what I know now, because I probably would still have my mom here. She might have been a little off, wacky, crazy, what they say, but she would have been here. And I would have been able to take care of her. But anyway, me and my cousin, we were talking. I mean, so many family secrets. And, it's really affected me and has affected my life. And until I can talk about it and vent about it, I'm not going to be okay. Now, just me talking to my cousin about it and comparing some of the things or finding out some of the things that she had maybe went through as well, I was just like, in a sense relieved, but I was just like in such awe, like, oh my goodness, like, mental illness is really, really serious. And if you have a loved one, a family member, friend, anyone that you care about, and you experience them going through some changes or something that you're not used to them going through, please, please stick by them. I really wish, like I said, I was young. I didn't understand. And I really kind of like pushed my mother off in a sense where, I moved out when I was 17 years old. I was in the 12th grade. I had one child. I did not want to stay in my parents' home because I just felt like my mom was picking on me. When she wasn't picking on me, she was sick. And basically she was trying to tell me what was going on. But the things that she would say to me, being as though I didn't experience it and it didn't happen to me, it really, really just made me like so angry. And I was just like, why is she saying these things to me? Why is she picking on me? And, so I just wanted to get myself out of the situation. I didn't want to fight my mom. And even though I might have been 14, 15 years old, when you get a certain age, you're just not going to let nobody hurt you or hit you or try to beat you, spank you or whatever. And so I did refrain my mom from hurting me, but I didn't want to end up fighting her. So I left. Thank you to my teacher, Mr. Bay, in printing at Carver High School, who saw that I was a young mother doing my best, and he may not knew my entire struggle at that time, but when he found out that I had moved out of my parents' home and I had a child, he put me in work study at Waverly Press. That was my first job. So I worked, I went to school, I had to pay a babysitter, I had to pay rent, and I was renting a room. Well, first I was living with this chick I met in the teen parent program that I was in, and I thought we were cool, but we weren't. And, you know, she was jealous, and she told me she was jealous because, you know, I work, and I was going to the kitchen beautician to get my hair done, or I was going to Rochelle Manning from Carver. She was a cosmetologist. I would go to Cherry Hill on Bethune, where she lived, and get my hair done. I would take my son shopping. I got paid every 2 weeks from Waverly Press, and thanks to Lisa Knight, she might have a different last name now, but her mom is Gloria Knight. She babysat my son for me while I went to school and worked, and even on the weekends if I had to work. She toilet trained my firstborn. She charged me $40 a week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think Miss Gloria is still living now, but if she is, you are a miracle in heaven sent. Thank you so much. My son is 30 years old now. You taught him how to use the pot. You kept him on that pot all day. He ate his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I have a lot of people that I'm thankful for the things that I went through. I also am so thankful for my best friend, Keisha Browning. She stuck by me when I was in the 9th grade. I was pregnant. Everybody kind of like disappeared from me, I guess because their parents didn't want them around me because they felt like I was too young to be having a baby. Keisha stuck in there with me, even though Mama Betty, I love you, Mama Betty, even though Mama Betty didn't want her around me. She thought being pregnant was contagious. It's just a whole host of things that I went through in my life that a lot of people don't know and don't understand. And I want to share them, but I'm also trying to heal mainly from my mom being deceased and her dying at a young age, and the taboo word or phrase or that nobody likes to talk about, and family secrets and stuff, is basically incest and molestation, rape, all of that. And when a family secret is kept so long and then it doesn't really come out until the person that done it has died, or the person that it happened to, the victim, has died, you know, it hits close to home for me because it happened to my mom. And nobody probably wants to talk about it in the family, but guess what? Too bad. Because I'm talking about it. And I feel as though we all need to talk about it. We need to put it all out on the table. And I want to end this with waiting to the person who caused these things die to talk about them. I feel as though if you're still living and if you did anything to my mom or to my sister or to my cousins or any of my children, which I know you ain't do nothing to my children because my children would have told me and it would have been hell to pay. I don't play that. So we're going to talk about it. And I really don't care how you feel. And I really don't care how you will feel about me after we talk about it. But I won't get into much detail, of course, on here. But I will be writing a book. But I just want to give everybody an idea of what I will be talking about. And I'm putting everything out on the line. And even some things about myself and growing up and everything. So it is what it is. But anyway, me and my cousin, like I said, we sat here, we drank our wine, we talked, we cried, looked up, and it was about an hour before I had to leave work. And I take care of my lady, Mama Pope, and I've been with her for 7 years, and I love her so much. And the family treats me like her family treat me like I'm their genuine family. And you know, then once I left work, me, my cousin, my little sister, and my road dog, or AKA my creep, Carla, We all went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner, and the conversation kind of continued there because, like I said, not only that my mom went through it, my little sister went through it with a family member, and she had some challenges that she went through, and had a nervous breakdown, as we want to call it. Well, it was mental illness, and she struggled with it, and she still struggles with it. She's medicated, she's good, but you know, sometimes some things that are said or done, or even done, she finds out is done to another family member or a young child in our family, it may trigger it. So we just sat and we ate and we talked a little bit about it. You know, I love my little sister. We're 9 years apart, and actually I named her, and I was glad my mom had a girl, because I don't think it would have worked with me having a younger brother that many years younger than me, because especially I had children, and if I probably had a little brother, he probably damn sure wouldn't have been babysitting my kids while I run the street. So thank you, Nita. I always told you that thank you for being born. Thank you for being a girl. And thank you for watching my kids while I run the street. So, but other than that, everyone, oh, I meant to say it. My girlfriend Carla, she knows me so well. So one of my birthday gifts, she had got me a shirt made. I don't have it with me today, but I did post it, on my Facebook page, which is Sasha D. Reed, SASHA D. Reed, REED. It was a shirt that says "No One's Safe from Sasha," which is part of like my YouTube channel title, which is "No One's Safe with Sasha." And on the bag, she had petty bitches, old bitches. Which your mama, which that's one of my famous lines, your mama. When you try to say something to me, your mama. And you know, people would like to fight, you know, when you say your mama. Or you shut them down when you say your mama. Anyway, then it said, even babies, nobody is safe. And it tickled me so much. But I was like, she know me so well. Because really, nobody is safe with Sasha, especially if you come for me. I will talk about your ancestors. I don't care. I will talk about you so bad, your ancestors will come back to life and say, shut the fuck up. Because this girl's not going to stop. I usually always get the last word. I won't stop until you stop. How P. Diddy say, can't stop, won't stop. No, that's me. Can't stop, won't stop. I will not stop talking until you stop talking. So that's when I'll stop talking. But anyway, she got me that for my birthday, and she got me a nice gift card, and we just had a good time, and we closed the restaurant down. But like I said, it's this full. I don't have to always go somewhere and just be around a lot of people. My daughter, she did treat me to the wine festival that Saturday. So that was my birthday gift from my daughter. And you know, my husband had a nice card for me when I got home. He stayed woke till I got home, which he probably wanted to just go to sleep, but I was out, you know, just talking and running my mouth with my sister, my cousin, and my friend. But the card was so heartfelt and heartwarming. And I asked him, I said, did you read this card before you bought these? I had no choice. But it was, the words were chosen very, very carefully. And, you know, me and my husband, we had a little bump in the road, maybe about 4 or 5 years after we got married. This year will be 13 years we've been married. We've been together 20 years this year. And we actually, our anniversary date and our date we met, wedding anniversary and the date we met are a day apart. We met on September 26th. We got married on September 25th, only because the 26th, the year we got married, was on a Monday. So we got married on a Sunday. And I wanted us to get married close to the day we met. So it'll be 20 years this year together and 13 years married. Oh, baby. After our 10th wedding anniversary that year, we had a baby. After being together all that time, it was really a surprise. But overall, now, since I had the baby, we, you know, we've been just doing a lot more communicating. And I guess, yeah, they said communication is key. And it really is. Nobody is perfect. No, we're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. And that's just how the way it's going to be. But anyway, like this video, subscribe, and tell all your friends to subscribe to Nobody Safe with Sasha on YouTube. And you know, I'll be probably posting. Like I said, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I will be posting from time to time or going live from time to time. And I just need to get some things off my chest and vent. And I just need an outlet. And I'm hoping that I can help someone or some families that may have experienced that in their life, or something that I went through in their life. And then maybe we can form it like a grievance group or something, you know, because all of us are grieving from something. And then you know, we just want to live our life and without having to worry about judgment. That's one thing. I don't judge people. Now, I have opinions, but I don't judge. You know, religion, I don't debate. Politics, I don't debate. I make observations and I have opinions that I state. And my opinions are not up for debate. Have a good day. Don't forget to like this video and tell your friends and family, even judgmental prude ones and the ones who don't like cussing. Just tell them to subscribe to Nobody Safe with Sasha, and then just click on the video, let it get a few seconds in, and then they can cut it off. Thanks. Bye. Enjoy your day.